Hey, what's going on? YouTube channel stars down there again. Y'all go hard, go home channel. All right. So today I'll be watching for Harriet again. She's gonna tell us why black men are stupid and worthless. Something that she does, I think, every day on her channel. So we're gonna watch it. It's only about a 4-minute clip. So I'm gonna try to keep my commentary to two or 3 minutes maybe, and let her do a 4-minute clip and do about maybe 10 minutes of this. But one thing I want to say about this before I get into it, and first thing first, y'all, hit like, subscribe, share. I don't do cash apps, don't want no Patreon, don't do none of that. I don't want nobody's money. I just want subscribers. If y'all like what you see, hit subscribe is how you donate to me. So that's the deal. All right. Now, what I want to do today is, because some guys, I saw a video with this lady the other day, for Harriet lady, and she was talking about how some guys had made a bunch of videos about her and stuff like that and was talking smack about her. And I don't think that that's cool. All right. One thing I don't think that's cool. Going after the woman's looks, talking about how she was. And then when I do the other video, you'll be able to see it. If you subscribe and all this stuff, you'll be able to see it. And she, said that they went after her looks, said that she wasn't missing no meals, stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? Like just shit that didn't really make no sense of going after the woman for. Okay, the woman's not a bad looking woman. The woman can get a man. She can get somebody. Somebody will hit it. Somebody's hitting it now. Okay, she says she has a boyfriend. And she's 34 years old and she's only got a boyfriend. I would question that. I would say you ain't engaged. You ain't gonna get married. It's probably other reasons for all that stuff too. But what should really be getting looked at, if you're going to look at this woman, is that she does not like black men. I don't know how her boyfriend deals with her, but she hates black guys. And I'm going to let y'all see it in this video right here. Just, here we go. We're going to get into this. She hates black guys, and that's all there is to it. So let's go ahead and check it out.
It is fucking crazy that black men would be upset about black women or deride black women or mock black women for our discussions of colorism, featureism, texturism, when they are also victims of those things. It is wild to me that black men with platforms, black men with microphones use that shit to make fun of women for saying that these vectors of inequity are making my life bad, when they also suffer because of those vectors of inequity. Discussions about colorism, featureism, texturism are not just individual indictments of the men we desire to be in partnership. No. We have enough data, the data that y'all aren't reading because you don't know how to interpret it. We have enough data to know that colorism, featureism, texturism impact your interactions with the criminal legal system.
No shit. She had to read about that because, see, as black guys, we already know about that. I mean, she's talking about damn data that you can't doggone interpret. And see, this is what I be talking about. It. Guys want to get on here, and she's right. Some of those guys, their platform, they use them for trashy shit. You go on here talking about this woman and her looks and all this stuff, but you can really just talk about how silly she sounds. Nobody had to give us that data. We know that. If I see police behind me right now, I'll be like, man, here go that bullshit. I can't wait to show them my license and my doggone insurance and all. Oh, here goes the restoration, all this shit's up to date. So get the fuck out of my face. We've been on this for years. We're the ones who go to jail because of our skin color. Maybe this girl ain't heard of, like, you know what I'm saying, Freddie Gray, you know what I'm saying, George Floyd, you know what I'm saying, Trayvon Martin. She may not have heard of these kind of people. I mean, like, I don't know. But she's talking about some data you got to go get. You don't have to get any data. Now, if you're the black dude, you already understand it. And I think what she's saying is, like, the guys are, like, laughing about it. We're like, what, y'all ain't used to that yet? As a matter of fact, we could have our own level of society where this shit wouldn't affect us, but y'all don't want to cooperate. And when like she's doing right now, black man ain't shit, niggas ain't shit, niggas ain't shit. She's gonna say it before the end of it. These niggas worth it. She's gonna say it. She doesn't differentiate from her boyfriend either. Listen to it closely. Here we go.
Your interactions with the carceral state, whether or not you get approved for an apartment, a home loan, whether or not your teachers like you in the classroom. Are y'all so small-minded that you can only point the finger to make fun at black women for saying, hey, these beauty standards, they actually fucking suck?
Well, see, the deal is, the beauty standards only suck to certain black women. See, like the guy that was going after her, because she is kind of chunky. She says she only 5 feet tall, but for 5 feet tall, she should be weighing somewhere around 115, 120 pounds. Maybe 130. I don't think she weighs that. When you that short, your weight shouldn't be really high. But you don't have statistics, all these numbers and stuff that she's going over. It's like we already know this shit. And you know what? Guess what? It's not gonna get any better because black women ain't finna work with black men because, well, they think you stupid. They think you don't know anything. It's like how she talking about right now. She's gonna go ahead and keep telling you how black men are stupid, they ignorant, don't know nothing, all the other good shit. And you know what? That's fine. What I want to point out with these type of videos is to young black guys and shit, not just black guys, other men in general. If you hear women talking like this, it really don't matter what race you are. If women think that your group of men are stupid, you need to stay away from them.
Without taking a step back to say, hey, those beauty standards that black women are being crushed under, hey, I'm a black person in a black body. So am I also being impacted by the fact that people think dark skin is ugly? Am I also, as a black man, being impacted by the fact that people think my kinky hair, that says that I am lower status, lower class?
You know what's funny? That she's acting like nobody asked these questions. That's the funny part about it. And I want to put this out there too. If you're a white person or any other group of people that's watching this, this is not how all black women think either. Because this woman's silly. She is very silly. Black guys know this junk. The problem is that black women not going to work with black men. Okay? They will deal with little losers or whatever they want to before they live it. They won't work with black men. Shut the fuck up. We know this stuff. So let's do something about it instead of y'all sitting there crying. And that's what she's doing. She wants to cry about it. But what's the point in crying? Until you make your own side of society, nobody's going to do it. It's not going to be nothing done about it. Nothing. The Asians got their own side of society. Hispanics got their own side of society over there. White people got theirs right there. And black people can't build it because here, you know why? They don't work together. Both of those two groups, all those three groups I mentioned, have better relationship dynamics. They got some of these same problems, but it's not necessarily this one. So let's let her finish up so we can go ahead and get out of here because like this junk, it's crazy. We know all this stuff. We the ones that it's happening to don't happen to black women. They gave black women jobs and treat them better than they do black men. They have an advantage. And they want to keep talking about they have a disadvantage. The beauty standards, you cut other women's hair off their head and put it on yours. You're the one saying that you look like trash. It's not anybody else but you. That is it. Let's roll.
Oh, every time I'm stopped by a police officer, is he actually making inferences and conclusions about who I am and my suspected criminality?
Yes, we already know that. We don't need a piece of paper to tell us that shit.
Because of the body that I show up in?
Yes, we already know that. We don't need a piece of paper to tell us that shit.
Why don't we see these men with these platforms exploring that? You'd rather spend...
Because people done talked about that shit for years already. And there's no way of getting past that. All the guys with platforms talked about this kind of shit. And it came down to like making your own level of society. That's what's gonna have to happen. You're gonna have to make your own side of society, and you ain't gonna get it with these type of views and knocking heads against each other ones. So why can't she see that point? Is what I would like to know.
Your time crying about someone indicting the fact that you only follow light-skinned women on Instagram. That's where you'd rather put your energy into looking at the data and saying, oh, this stuff, these judgments about our bodies, they're killing us.
It's not killing you. It's not killing you. Basically, it's just right here. Some people just can't meet regular standards of life, period. And that's not a black or white thing. That's just a person thing. It's a lot of black women that don't have problems with beauty standards in America because they can meet them. And they not skinny or they not light skinned. Some of them like dark skinned women. Kelly Rowland's one of them. She definitely meets the beauty standard. Beauty standard. And she's a dark skinned lady. Okay? There's a bunch more of them. Shit, like it's one of them I'm trying to think of right now. She's a model, but this arguing about this shit ain't gonna get nobody nowhere. That's why nobody does it. Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna make a video talking about that because she never told who the guy was that made the videos about her. I probably would have went and got one of his videos to smack talk to him, but I don't think that they should be going after her. The girl's like 30-something years old. She don't really know nothing. And she thinks she's on to something, but she really ain't. What she really should get on to, she wants to be hateful, or she wants to be talking about people and them using their platforms. Well, I don't see why she can't use her platform to make people work together. I think that she could do that. I think that, she uses a lot of data, a lot of statistics, a lot of facts and stuff. What she does, she takes and skews it to what she wants. All the junk she just got talking about every black man in America knows that. Even one that can't read a book knows that. And it's kind of hard to tell black women and say, oh, well, look, because see, we don't go cut off other people's hair and put it on our head. We don't wear other people's skin color. We don't do other shit. Black women do this. So it's kind of hard to tell them like, hey, look, the beauty standards, because you're trying to go along with this shit anyway. It's kind of hard. You're trying to see, whoo. If any guys out there understand what I'm saying, y'all drop the comments and let me know, because I'm like, this right here, like, it's kind of crazy. But what I want to do with this video is I want to show that, hey, look, when it comes down to the black feminist movement, that shit is lost. You're not going to get in what like guys trying to have some kind of open forum with these type of women. It's not going to happen. They think you dumb. She's about to say it in a minute. These niggas is useless. She's going to say it.
That's how I know these niggas are useless.
Bam.
That's how I know all this fake data mining is fucking useless. Because you only like data if you can use it to deride your perceived enemy. Anyways.
Yeah. Please get off there because you're embarrassing yourself, sister. You're making a black race look kind of bad. Look, all black people not this silly. Okay? And not all black women are this silly. Some of them know what's really going on. All right? The junk that she was just talking about is all stuff that doesn't really matter, because we've been dealing with this shit for years anyway. The only way past dealing with all of that is to build your own side of society where you can police the things the way you want them to be policed, where you can make sure the schools the way that you want them to be, because that's how the societies are working. You look over there, hey, all the food stores on that side of town are this way, all of this and that, because those people all have influence on that side of town. And I think that it needs to start being that way. And you got a lot of black communities like this. People don't like talk about them, but it's the truth. It is that way, and it can be that way for a lot more people, but it won't be that way with people like this. It won't be. Mm-mm. She has a preconceived notion of black men. That's how I know these niggas ain't shit. She said it. She's saying it out of her mouth. You won't never hear me say black women ain't shit. There's some of them that's fucked up. But it ain't all of them, and it ain't enough to say black women ain't shit. And it's not the other way around either with black women for black men. It's not. But this person is choosing to feel that way. So, y'all drop the comments, let me know what y'all thought about what she was saying. I thought it was BS. Okay? All that stuff she's talking about, everybody black in the country has lived it. They don't need a book to tell them. They don't need statistics and data to tell them that. They don't need it. It's not needed. You learn this shit, this crash course, this baptism by fire. If somebody that's black, if somebody black needs a book to tell them this, they grew up so doggone well privileged that they didn't see some other stuff. So I'm gonna close this one out. I think it was trash that the guys attacked this woman going after her looks and stuff. I don't think she's a bad looking woman. I think she said she's like 5'4", so she gonna be a little chunky. I mean, like she ain't missing no meals, but that shit was bullshit. I don't think they should have did all that. Cause she don't look like she fat. She don't look like, you know what I'm saying? But she can't. What needs to be like looked at is this type of person, and then you need to start separating yourself from that as guys, and probably black women too, because this is a bad mentality to have. You can't work together if you got this mentality. So that's my opinion of it. It's been Tars Down, and y'all go hard, go home channel. Y'all drop the comments. Let me know what y'all think. Subscribe if you want to. Let's keep it rolling, because like I'm still gonna be here on YouTube for like a good couple more years, watching junk like this and commenting on it, and it's like this right here ain't gonna help black people, not at all. Sitting around complaining, it upsets me. She's complaining about people that are using their platforms, but she's using her platform to spew hatred for black men and disdain. And she's just as bad as the guys that she's talking about, because that's what they did to her. They spewed disdain for black women. She stated her opinion. I hear her opinions, and honestly, if she wasn't so hateful towards black men, she might be somebody that you could talk to and actually get some kind of forum going with. But it wouldn't make no sense to talk to this person, because they're gonna think you beneath them the minute they start talking. You can tell from the way she's talking. So that's my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think. It's been Tars Down, and go hard, go home. I'm out of here on this one. Y'all hit like, subscribe, share. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.